Is it writing? Hello everyone, Laz here. See, just the other day, I was watching a video on YouTube, Adrian Nickelodeon, right? And he was talking about a video that a guy was riding on his bike and he fell doing 185 kilometers per hour, and he wasn't wearing like gloves, shoes, or boots or anything, just a helmet. See, the funny thing is, right the next day, I fell with my, my Vespa. I fell from that. And my reason was because the way the front brakes are, the way they're set up, see the Vespa Cosa, the way the front brakes are set up, are completely a bit stupid. I'll tell you why. They locked up, the bike just slid. I was doing about 30 kilometers per hour, the bike slid, it fell. As I fell on my chest, I was wearing my gloves and helmet and stuff like that. I got back up, and because it was a bit of a slope, I got up. It was sliding, and I got scratched on the side of the bike. I got scratches across here. I didn't break the indicator. That would have cost me €20. And plus, I got these bars on, and I got like scratches on the bars. We messed it up a bit. That doesn't worry me. And the thing is that the bike was sliding, and I was running after it, and it was a bit of a ball buster. The reason is, check the way these front brakes, how they're set up. Let me turn the light on. There you go. Well, check this out. You got the front brake, which is connected here, and under here you actually can see the hydraulic. So you got cable and hydraulic. The way they set this bike up is, you get, when you press on the back brake, right, like you do like all motorcycles, you've got back brakes, you get 70% on your back brakes and 30% on the front. But what happens is, if you just touch this, that 30% becomes 100%. Then before you know it, you're on the ground. That setup is completely stupid. I could never figure out what was going through their minds. So what I'm gonna do is, I disconnected completely the hydraulic system. I clogged it up, and I'm not going to just use the front brakes. I'm going to do this. Where is it? Here it is. This is of a different model. This is of a P model. What I've done here is, check this out. I cut and welded this piece here. I add on this wheel. I actually added this little piece of steel with a hole through it. What I'm going to do is, the brake cable goes through here, around this wheel, and in through here. This will give leverage, alright, and strengthen the brake up. Because actually what I've done is, I've done it here on my P model. Let me go here. Here we are. Check it out. This is amazing. This works really good. See, on this one, I didn't cut and extend. All I did was, I just added on the piece the way it was, and you can actually, the brake cable loops around this wheel, and I've made a piece of steel here with an adjustment. So I've got adjustment, which is the Vespa one, and my own adjustment here as well. This setup works really well. It's not like a disc brake or anything, but if you're not careful, it can lock up, but it's not like a disc brake. Disc brake costs about €300 just to set the whole things up. This cost me nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take off this whole thing. Just as one bolt, which is holding on, the two bolts here, which is the suspension system, and I'm removing the whole hub. It just pissed me off. So I'm going to do that, give it a test run, and see what else I can do here. Okay, see you in a while.